What's up, SnEaKyNation? SnEaKy-P here, back with week 4 of the preseason and year number 2 of our San Francisco 49ers franchise, with the 49ers getting ready to take on the San Diego Chargers. The Chargers, one of the best teams in the NFL last year, finished 14-2, although they did not have a good playoff run, but still a very talented team. Guys all over the field are going to make plays both offensively and defensively, and it's definitely going to be a very big test for this San Francisco 49ers team, especially a Niners team that has struggled with turnovers, and going up against this Chargers team that forced a lot of turnovers last year is certainly something that worries us. We'll get to see a little bit more of Kaepernick today. We're also going to play Rich Sharp some and kind of see more of what we have in him. We didn't play him much at all since the first game, so it'll be interesting to see how he plays so far today. And you know, we'll see what this team can do. We're definitely going to get a test here against a very good and very deep Chargers team, so it should be interesting to see our second unit guys go up against them. Could be a recipe for disaster, but we will find out. Pinion will kick us off. This is going to be fielded all the way back in the end zone by Little. He's going to take it out anyway, and that is not a good decision, down on the 16-yard line, and that is where Phillip Rivers and this Chargers offense will get things going. Phillip Rivers, a veteran in the NFL, a very good quarterback, really has not played for the best teams, but has still put up some solid stats. He's really hoping he can make a playoff run with a very talented roster this year. He will get things going with a handoff to Oliver on the left side. That is good for about an 8-yard gain. Second down and 2. Oliver again up the middle. He will have the first down to the 26-yard line. 1st and 10. Pressure coming, and Rivers barely getting the ball out of his hands that time. Good pressure by the San Francisco 49ers defense. Let's go ahead and take a look at the Chargers offense here. They do have some decent players here on the offensive line, but plenty of playmakers, including Melvin Gordon, Keenan Allen, Stevie Johnson, and Antonio Gates there for Phillip Rivers to work with. Over the middle, not a good throw at all, and Zach Brown will have the interception for the 49ers defense, and that is a perfect start for this defense here, stepping up and making a play early on in last week's game. You saw them allow Demaryius Thomas to go 71 yards for a touchdown, so to see them step up and get a turnover early on against a very good quarterback is definitely a good sign, but mostly it just was not a great throw by Rivers on the play, and Zach Brown just going to benefit from it. 1st down and 10. A weird little pitch there by Colin Kaepernick. That's not going to work at all. It'll be 2nd down and 10 from the 27-yard line on left side this time, and Chris Owusu with a rare drop on the play. Certainly not a good sign for this 49ers offense. Then going down to Todman in the end zone, unable to come down with a great coverage there by the Chargers, but really a bit worried about that Chris Owusu drop. It would have been nice to see him hold on to that. We could have had a 1st and goal situation. Instead, the 49ers have to settle for a field goal here. They will take a 3-0 lead early on, and the defense gets ready to come back out onto the field. A handoff to Brandon Oliver up the middle this time, met by DeForest Buckner immediately. And one thing I do feel like we have seen throughout this preseason is our run defense has looked much better than it was last season, and Sean Kendall almost getting the interception. Gates did get the catch. However, another rookie, Avery, in on the stop, so they will have to punt the ball away. 1st down and 10. Kaepernick on the right side, finding Dimitri Todman, fighting off one tackle. He will have a 1st down to the 43-yard line of Charger territory at about an 11-yard gain. 1st and 10, pressure on the way, and Kaepernick wisely going to throw this one away. It'll make it 2nd down and 10. Carlos Hyde in motion this time, and Kaepernick looking to throw again on the right side, and just a wild throw that time, and that is an easy interception for Denzel Perryman. I do not know where Kaepernick was going. It might look like the ball was intended for Lissamore there, but it actually was not. I believe he was looking for Chris Owusu on the play, and if you look at the replay, you can see how far off this throw is. That, look right here, Owusu's not even in the picture. That's about as easy as it's going to get for Perryman, and just a missed opportunity and a wild throw there for Colin Kaepernick. Oliver this time, once again stuffed. Going to be a 3-yard loss. 2nd down and 13. Rivers on the right side, wide open is Jones. He steps out of bounds at about the 44-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 4. Rivers looking to throw, pressure on the way, and he is going down. That is Mike Morgan once again getting the sack. He has had a very good preseason for us and looking like a solid pickup. The punt going to Kirkland Mary, and he will field this on about the 10-yard line with an excellent juke and some nice blocks. He has some room to work with, and Kirkland Marion takes it across midfield and out of bounds at the 44-yard line, showing more explosiveness in the return game of the preseason alone than we saw all of last season. We are very excited about his future here with the 49ers. Nowhere for Carlos Hyde to go. Second down and 7. Hyde on the outside, making something out of nothing there, but only about a 3-yard gain on the play. That'll take us to the end of the first quarter. Right now you see a 3-0 lead for the 49ers over the Chargers, but the 49ers have the ball, looking to strike here early in the second and make this a 2-possession game if we can get a touchdown. On 3rd down and 5 on the right side, Quentin Patton will fight through 2 defenders and pick up the first down. He continues to be a key player on 3rd down situations, but Mager has the interception and he could be gone. Nobody near him. Bruce Ellington going to try to catch him from behind. He will be a bit too late. Touchdown for the San Diego Chargers, and they will take a 7-3 lead over the 49ers. Craig Mager making the play for the Chargers defense there, and that is going to be Mike Glennon throwing the interception. It seemed to be thrown a bit too early this time, and I don't even think that Quentin Patton saw the route happening yet. I don't even think he saw the ball thrown. Craig Mager had his eyes on the ball from the get-go, and he's just going to take this one to the house. He also had a big play against us last year, if I remember correctly, and here he is once again stepping up and making a big-time play for the Chargers. They will have a 7-3 lead here, and it might have been in preseason that he had a big game against us last year. I don't remember, but I do remember calling his name. 1st down and 10, Glennon trying to make up for it, and he actually had his tight end right ahead of him, but just didn't see him. 2nd down and 10 on the right side, this time overthrowing Burbridge on the play. It'll be 3rd down and 10. This is swatted away, so a few missed opportunities for Mike Glennon, and the Chargers will take back over here. And that's going to be Gordon running down the field to the 39-yard line, about a 5-yard gain on the left side. Howie, going to have the catch. 3rd and 2, and Little unable to hold on to the ball. And that's Bronson Locklear, the quarterback. And a long field goal, going to be just shy this time. And they ended up bringing over Robbie Gould, who is not going to be able to convert on that. 1st down and 10, handoff Kirkland Marion, going to lose some yards on the play. A 4-yard loss, 2nd down and 14, and another poor throw by Mike Glennon. Manti Te'o there on the interception, and just overthrowing the route once again and not allowing the play to fully develop, kind of rushing a throw, and that's another interception for the Chargers defense, who once again, now they're going to have the ball in great field position and a chance to extend this lead that they only have because of their defense to begin with. So Chargers defense making some plays early on. This is Melvin Gordon on the right side, this time taken down by Bethea after a 4-yard run. Gordon again, not much there. And it is going to be 3rd down and 5. Williams going to be in motion. Locklear looking to throw on the right side. Has Williams, and he will have the first down, beating Avery on the play. 1st and 10. Gordon on the right side this time. Going to take it down to the 26-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 5. Pressure coming, and Locklear is going down. That's going to be Carradine getting the sack for the 49ers defense, making it 3rd and 14 here for the Chargers. Pressure on the way, and this one's going to be thrown away. So another long field goal by Robbie Gould this time. We will see what he can make happen, if he can redeem himself, and this time he is just wide left, so 2 straight misses from the kicker there, and not looking good for the Chargers special teams in that regard. But Kirkland Marion is gone. The 2015 10-5 touchdown San Francisco, and a monster run from the 3rd round pick from Ohio State. We have talked about it before, but you know, he was supposed to be backing up Carlos Hyde this season, but he continues to make a case to be the starter right off the bat, just making some defenders miss. There really wasn't even a big hole for him to work with that time. He just kind of made the play anyway, and that is going to get the 49ers right back in the game here. They will take a 10-7 lead over the Chargers, but cannot say enough about Kirkland Marion right now. Howie with another reception. He will take it to the 37-yard line. 2nd down and 6. Locklear on the right side finding Hunter Henry for a first down. He will have it at the 47. Locklear again finding Williams, beating Avery, and he's going to break some tackles down to the 38-yard line of 49er territory. 1st down and 10, and Gordon this time going to get wide open on the play. He will be Eli Harold to make it happen. First and 10 on the right side. Williams goes out of bounds this time. I don't think that's going to be a completed pass, actually. Second down and 10, and Little with another drop, the young wide receiver. That's 2 now on the day for him. It'll be third down and 10. Locklear is going to find Howie into the end zone. Touchdown for the San Diego Chargers, and they will capture the lead once again. 14-10 is going to be the score. And just a great play there, and a nice hit by Tart trying to keep him out of the end zone, but just a little bit too late, and the rookie tight end will find his way into the end zone for the Chargers. They already have some great tight ends, obviously, with future Hall of Famer Gates and then young player Hunter Henry, but it's nice to see the other young guys step up as well. That's a decent run that time by Marion, once again making it happen, but that will take us into halftime. 14-10 is going to be the score in this one. And Chargers just continue to look pretty good right now. It's really their defense stepping up and making plays, but we talked about it. It was their defense last year that really won them a lot of games. We saw them getting a lot of pressure on quarterbacks as well as forcing turnovers and getting interceptions. The 49ers will start off with the ball here in the second half. That is Kirkland Marion. 4 rushes, 75 yards for him up the middle. He will have a first down. 5 rushes for 81 yards now. First and 10 on the left side. Aaron Burbridge with the catch. He will take it to the 46-yard line, about a 6-yard gain. This is actually Rich Sharp in at quarterback now. He will find Davis this time down to the 46-yard line. It's about an 8-yard gain. First and 10, pressure on the way, and Sharp fumbles the ball, and the Chargers have recovered. Taylor going to jump on the ball. Phil Taylor, the veteran defensive tackle, in on the stop there. And Rich Sharp just not too happy. He's been decent throwing the ball so far, but you've got to hold on to the ball, especially if you're kind of a bit behind on the depth chart. We need to see him be a bit more careful with the ball. And now here is Williams on the play, bowling over Gesser to get the touchdown for the Chargers. A 32-yard play. And Gesser, of course, being one of the undrafted free agents that we signed. And, boy, you've got to make that tackle. If you can't, you've got to at least bring him down. If he gets into the end zone, okay, but Avery not looking great today either. But look at Gesser, just, oh, man, rip. He just got bowled over that time. And the Chargers going to go back on top. Well, they already had the lead, but they'll make it a 2-possession game. 21-10 is going to be the score. Sharp, though, 3 of 3 early on, even though that was only for 2 yards. Make it 4 of 4. And here is Selleck picking up a first down for the 49ers offense. First down and 10 over the middle. And Hayward going to have the interception this time. Not a great throw that time, a bit inaccurate. And Hayward will make the play for the Chargers defense, who continues to force some turnovers against the 49ers. And these last few weeks have just not been good for the 49ers. They struggled with keeping the ball last season, and we're kind of seeing a lot of the same mistakes taking place so far in preseason right now, and it definitely leaves us a bit worried. This will come back with a holding call, so it'll be first down and 20. Locklear looking to throw on the left side. Wide open is Hunter Henry, and he will take it to the 26-yard line. The coverage just has not been there so far for the 49ers today. And the Chargers once again on the move. This is Melvin Gordon fighting off a tackle from Taylor Hart this time on his way to a 5-yard gain. He will knock it away from Eli Harold. It'll be third and 4. Locklear on the left side finds Howie again. And it's really the tight ends having a field day against this 49ers defense right now. On first and goal, Gordon is getting wrapped up immediately by Ronald Blair on the play. It'll be second down and goal from the 7 as we enter the 4th. This is coming back 5 yards. So make it second and goal from the 12-yard line. You have Williams in motion. Locklear looking to throw over the middle. Has Williams. He will avoid one tackle, will not avoid the second, getting those 5 yards back. On third down and goal, Locklear looking for a touchdown. Pressure on the way, and he is unable to get it. So you would think the Chargers are about to kick a field goal, but they're going to run a fake with Zach Mettenberger on the right side. He is unable to make the play. Demetrius McCray and Zach Brown in on the stop for the 49ers defense there, and they will take over from their own 3-yard line. So they're going to have to go 97 yards if they would like to get back into this game. We will see what the rookie quarterback and running back can do. There's a nice run by Kirkland Marion. Here he is again, not gaining much though. It's going to be third down and 4. A handoff this time. It's Mike Davis up the middle. He will have the first down, but Davis is going down with an injury on the play. First and 10. Kirkland Marion back into the game this time, and he will take it for a 10-yard gain to the 30-yard line. Actually, about 9. It'll be 2nd down and inches. He will have the first down on a 7-yard run on the next play. 1st and 10. Looking to throw on the left side. Quentin Patton holding on to the ball to the 49-yard line. A 12-yard play. 1st and 10 again. Here's Kirkland Marion not gaining much that time. It'll be 2nd down and 9, and that is just another inaccurate throw by Rich Sharp that time. Overthrowing it once more, and then he's going down on the sack. Reed would make the play for the Chargers defense, and the 49ers going to have to go for it on 4th down and 16 down the right side. Aaron Burbridge has the catch, and he will take it down to the 27-yard line. A great throw by Rich Sharp there, and that will lead to a 30-yard reception for the 49ers. And you know, if we can get a touchdown here, we might be able to get an onside kick and get the ball back. Sharp on the left side this time will connect with Bruce Ellington, about a 5-yard gain. He did get out of bounds to stop the clock, but Sharp going down on another sack. Phelan getting in on this one. It'll be 3rd and 16 now. Sharp on the right side will find Kirkland Marion, who does it all. 33-yard touchdown reception. And again, he's really not much of a receiver, but he was in at receiver on that play, and he is going to take it for a touchdown there. A perfectly thrown ball to Kirkland Marion there, and nobody was going to catch him. This guy is a star early on, getting a touchdown running the ball, a kick return touchdown, a receiving touchdown. 49ers have to go for 2 to make it a 3-point game, and Sharp's going to fumble the ball. Emmanuel scoops it up, and if he can take this back, the Chargers would get 2 points on the play. However, Shaquan Fryer is going to track him down and save the 49ers 2 points by doing so. But 21-16 will be the score. The 49ers do have to go for an onside kick here. We did see this work earlier in the preseason, and the 49ers will recover as well, much like the Rams did. 1st down and 10. The 49ers, all 3 timeouts still remaining, but that is going to be a sack. Reed once again making the play on 2nd down and 18. Sharp down the field, and this is going to be intercepted by the rookie Irons, and that will lead to a San Diego Chargers victory. And we saw rookies from both teams step up in this game, but there is another one in Irons. And again, we've been talking about him maybe challenging for the starting safety spot, and making plays like that might be able to make it happen. But look at Melvin Gordon breaking some tackles down the field. Touchdown for the San Diego Chargers with 19 seconds to go. I counted 4 49ers missing tackles on Gordon here. A 51-yard touchdown run. And that is just unacceptable for the 49ers defense. Look at this. 1 defender missed. 2, 3. That spin move was so dirty. There is another missed tackle on the play, and Gordon would take it to the house, and you just cannot have missed tackles. Luckily, we are only in the preseason right now, but if we lose games because of stuff like that in the regular season, it is definitely going to be an issue. Here is Kirkland Marion with another good run there, but that will bring us to the end of this game. And the 49ers just not a great preseason, 1-3 as they fall 28-16. But the thing is, we don't really take preseason too seriously. A lot of our backups are playing, especially if you look at the context in how these games played out. Our starters actually played very good for the most part early on in this game. When our starters were playing, we had a 3-0 lead. Our defense was making some plays. It's when our backups come into the game that we've really blown a lot of these leads. So there is still hope for us, but obviously, depth concerns have to be an issue for the 49ers because our bench just got abused by other teams' benches throughout the preseason. Bronson Locklear becomes another rookie quarterback to have a great game against this 49ers defense. 11-15, 73% completion, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. Rich Sharp going 8 of 11 for 72% completion, 1 touchdown. He did throw 2 interceptions on the day. That second one, though, I don't think we can really count. It was kind of a desperation throw in a late game situation, so I really would prefer calling it 1 for 1. But overall, not a bad game from Rich Sharp. We do have something to work with there. Kirkland Marion, though, another outstanding game. 11 carries, 115 yards, and a touchdown for him, a long of 58. We also saw that Melvin Gordon play that was insane to end the game, but Kirkland Marion out of the backfield got a touchdown too. 2 catches, 35 yards, and a touchdown there. And then there's Howie, the other rookie tight end there. But Kirkland Marion, though, just made plays all over the field throughout preseason. Had a touchdown on a kick return, a touchdown running the ball, and a touchdown receiving the ball. I think we are going to have a decision to make, and pay attention to the news video to see what happens, but he is certainly looking like a very, very good young player that we picked up in the 3rd round, and we've got to be excited for him. Our offensive line struggling a bit today, not protecting sharp, but look at all the interceptions. The terrible game by the 49ers. Over the last 2 weeks, really, we have just thrown so many interceptions and turned the ball over a lot, and that's something we need to stop doing before the regular season. So hopefully it's something we can limit and work on a little bit, but right now it looks like we might have the same issues offensively that we had last year. The question is, can we score more points than we did last year? The other thing we got to think of is our defense. Our starting defense really has looked better in the preseason. We'll have to see if they can carry that through to the regular season. But that's going to be it for this video, guys. I hope y'all enjoyed. Please hit that like button if you did, and I will catch y'all later. Peace.